Our mission statement is to serve the vulnerable and the disadvantaged, and we have 12 different major strategies and strategic initiatives juxtaposed against the private sector and sort of having the mission of making money. And I think that's a really great mission to have, but I think that it's also limiting in some ways. I worked in the private sector for a long time. That's where I came from. I like to think that I bring a lot of the private sector to the philanthropic and the social sector, but I think that, you know, at the end of the day, if making money is your only goal, then there's a lot that you're leaving on the table. At the core of it, businesses are there to create value for society, and so I don't really see them as too divorced. And I think vice versa, the social sector can also learn a lot from the private sector in, you know, adopting some of those more ambitious and large projects and convening multiple stakeholders from diverse pools of capital. And so I think that hopefully there's going to be a convergence of the two. But I think in this generation as well, it is sort of moving in that direction. And I see a lot of, you know, really young, smart, ambitious people who maybe would have gone into banking or something, and they're thinking more about going into impact investing or something like that now. So 7 out of $10 that goes to any nonprofit doesn't come from governments. It doesn't come from big foundations. It comes from individual donors. And it's really sort of the masses that can create the most change. And so I think we're in a position to be a leader, a thought leader, and to help disseminate best practices and to help kind of guide individual giving. But I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be individuals that make the difference and change the world. I'm the 4th generation member of my family and in our family foundation. And when my great-grandfather originally created the foundation, he left us with the mission statement of serving the vulnerable and the disadvantaged. And I think that we're really unique and also, I think, really fortunate in that every single one of our generations has kind of internalized that. My great-grandfather is the one that originally endowed the foundation, and now my grandfather has also left his estate to it as well. And when asked, what do you want your legacy to be, he actually said that he just wanted to support his father's legacy and the mission and the works that he was focused on. And I think that the same is true for my uncle who runs the foundation now, and I think the same is true for me. And so I would like to think that, you know, my legacy would be a continuation of the family legacy. There's a lot of different things that I'm interested in, but at the end of the day, I would hope that in everything that we do, we're staying true to that mission statement of serving the vulnerable and the disadvantaged.